Okay, so we were on number 20. May I sever the stream of the lower forms of life for all beings. This is the prayer of the Bodhisattva when going downhill. So we've been talking about the unfortunate realms of existence in samsara, where we are born due to the force of the causes we ourselves create by the actions that we do. And while it's unpleasant to think of this, personally speaking, I find it very effective in my practice because it keeps me on my toes. In other words, when I start to think that I can fudge a little bit on my precepts, or if I was mean to somebody, it doesn't really matter, or it was a little white lie, or I just spoke a few harsh words to that person. I just badmouthed them behind their back, just a little bit. You know, when the mind starts saying, oh, my negativities really aren't so negative, you know, that mind. Then when we remember that whenever we do a negative action with, you know, the object and the motivation, the actual action and the completion altogether, then we are creating the causes for rebirth in an unfortunate realm. And then, so then when we say, well, I did this thing which I consider so negative, was it worth doing that in order to have a bad rebirth? No. You know, even if we say, well, it was a small negative action, so it'll be a small bad rebirth. Do you want to be born anywhere in the lower realms, even for a short time? You know? So it's just not worth doing it. You know, when I look at it that way, it's like, you know, wait a minute, I'm trying to work for my happiness and the happiness of others, and doing this is not going to bring that, and instead it's going to bring the opposite of what I want, and it's just not worth it, you know? And so I found this also very effective when I'm getting irritated at somebody or angry at somebody, and then, you know, because the mind gets really into it, like, you know, I'm right, and this guy's really too much, you know, it's like, and then I just say to myself, are they worth going to the lower realms for? You know, because usually in our Bodhisattva prayer, it's me, I go to the lower realms even for the benefit of sentient beings in order to benefit them. Well, here I wouldn't be going into the lower realms to benefit them. I'd be going to the lower realms because of my own negative karma. You know, I don't even want to go to the lower realms to benefit them. I'm so selfish. So why should I want to go out of, you know, by the force of my own negative karma? You know, so is getting mad at this person worth a lower rebirth? Well, you know, if I'm mad at them, then they're really not, you know, I shouldn't place so much importance on them. You know, they're not worth suffering over myself. You know, if you do that kind of reasoning with the angry mind, and it's just, you know, it's not worth getting, you know, going to the lower, getting angry at this person is not worth going to the lower realms. You know, it's just not. And so I find that very effective in dropping the anger. Yeah. And so that's why I say that these kind of meditations, although initially unpleasant, are very effective in snapping us out of our negativities, you know, because we just kind of put side by side. If I do this action, this is the result. Do I want that result? No. Okay. And so then immediately we cut the action. So very helpful.